Well, sadly, I try to go live, but I don't meet live requirements. So I am going to put this video up. I'll upload it. This is a video about angelfish. So for those of you who follow me, this is the background, by the way, that I created and made. It's still doing exceptionally well in the tank. The fish are comfortable. Too comfortable, maybe. But this video is basically about angelfish. So I have 3 angelfish in this tank. I don't have many other fish. I have 3 angelfish, a pleco, a clown loach, and 1 black neon. For whatever reason, fish that I've been purchasing in local Petco have not been surviving. The funny thing is the angelfish that are in here are all from Petco. The clown loach was a rescue from Petco 3 years ago. I don't get it. He was in another tank, and now he's in here by himself. I've had 5 other clown loaches, and they all passed. My water seems okay. I don't get it. I just don't get it. The neon is by himself, and the pleco, well, he's by himself too, but they're usually by themselves. So what the video that I'm showing today actually has nothing to do with anything else other than angelfish. And as you're seeing and witnessing, there's very aggressive behavior here with my angelfish. You have the mostly black with white, or black and silver, whatever you want to call it. You have the white with black. You have the clown loach, who's in the picture. And then over on your right, you have the, I guess the white one, if you will. She's more orange, but white. And then if I pan over just a tad, you can see that one little lonesome black neon. So as you can see on the left top corner there, the angelfish are tending to something. What are they tending to? Well, what do we think they're tending to? Honestly, this is the 3rd time that at least that I've noticed that they have laid eggs. Now, this is only the 1st time, though, that some of them are actually white, as if they're not fertilized, so I'm not quite sure what's going on here. We're going to zoom in a little bit on the eggs. That was probably too much. Sorry, too fast, too much, too fast. So there's some eggs. Okay, well, in the camera they look all white, but they're not. Some of them are definitely much more whiter than others, but this camera, or at least through this platform that I'm recording, is not doing such a really good job of recording. What you don't see is that male angel over here, buddy, he came up to the tank the minute that I put this camera closer to the tank. They're very aggressive. Just by putting my hand near them. See? It's a lot of fun, isn't it? So, put my hand up. He's trying to chase me away. He doesn't know that I can't get in there. So, what this is showing is how aggressive angelfish pairs get when they're breeding. They're very much super aggressive. They go across the entire tank to fight each other for no apparent reason. I'm going to see if I can angle this differently so you can actually see what happens on a grand scheme. Now this is my 75-gallon tank. I did a video about the background that's in here, the 3D backing that I put in, which as you see is doing really, really well. All the plants that you see are live, by the way. Some of my plants are dying. Probably have a little bit of an issue. Forgive the appearance of the tank, as I tend to not do as much maintenance when I know that there's a breeding pair in here, only because that sometimes stresses them out. Trying to see at what point I can actually get babies. I may have to do a separation, which not quite sure if I want to go there yet. We'll figure it out. I know as of right now I need a water change. I need to check my pH because something's slightly off because the plants aren't doing too well. But then again, my lighting system that I have in this tank is a very old lighting system, and I have not upgraded the lighting system, so they might be struggling a little bit for light. But what you're watching here is how these angelfish actually react with these other fish. I'm going to leave this playing for a few minutes. Let's step away. Just watch how aggressive they actually are. It's absolutely insane. I know it's boring for a lot of you, I'm sorry. I'm intrigued by it. Hey, for any of y'all that were watching when I first got this aquarium, and all the scratches, and the ones I was able to get out and the ones I weren't, you can see the scratches clearly based on the angle that I have this camera right now. I'm not worried about it. Hopefully you're not. Let's get a little bit closer on those eggs. Anybody interested in watching the angelfish get nasty with me again? Watch this. Oh, I can't help it. It's a lot of fun. So the mostly black one, that's the male. And there's your female. So, and then the single one over here is actually a female. And at one point, she was cleaning a space as if she was trying to breed as well. Now, I know a lot of people, and there's a lot of arguments with angelfish owners about the crown on a male as opposed to a female, but in my experiences, it has held true. A mature male, especially in these common species of angelfish, do have that crown. I put my finger there, as you can see. Sorry, I'm trying to hold the camera steady. And the females do not. They're actually a lot of fun to watch, guys. Anyway, I'm going to end this video. I'm going to end this video for now. I don't expect these angelfish to actually hatch this time. This, like I said, this is the third that I've figured out. I've kind of a couple weeks before they actually lay the eggs, I've kind of figured it all out. It's about every 10 to 15 days now it's been happening. And I noticed when I do a tank cleaning, it adds another 5 to 10 days, possibly. So that's why I haven't done anything with the tank. It was actually due for a cleaning this past weekend, and I didn't do it. And that's why you have what it looks like now. But, oh well, plus it wasn't too far from feeding time, to be honest with you. So there's a little extra food up there. I'm trying to prevent the other fish from eating the eggs. I'm going to have to probably end up putting a screen up. I don't know. I know I don't sound as professional as all those other people out there, but you know what? I'm not. I am just an amateur guy who loves fish and happens to know a lot about them, so I talk freely and openly, and hopefully you all like it. Until next time, if you like this video, please click like, and I can use as many subscribers as possible, because as you are all aware, I can make money doing this if I have enough subscribers and I have enough people watching. Have a great day, everybody, and if I don't hear from you or if I don't post, have a nice holiday.